Hello and welcome to My Voice Only. I'm DJ Roc M, your host, and we are delighted this evening to have my dear friend, sensational vocalist and musician, Mr. Stephen Fuller. Welcome, Stephen.
Thank you, Roc. It's really a pleasure to be here, and I'm looking forward to this conversation with you.
Thank you so much. This is really a blessing. I wanted the audience to get to know you from the beginning all the way up until now, your entire life story and how you fell in love with music at an early age and just kept going.
Right. I was born and raised in Newark, and I went to Go Avenue School, and I was in the choir, and the teacher told me one day that I had a really nice voice. I went home and announced it. Now, I didn't tell them. I announced that I what the teacher had said, and then I decided to go to Arts High. At Arts High, things went well for me. I did a lot of singing, and the music teacher got a job for me at a church with professional singers. And so I was paid to sing at the church and used that money for my voice lessons and my piano lessons. While in high school, I was in the All-State Chorus and the All-North Jersey Choir. And I also went to Westminster Choir College. I then decided to go to Colgate University, thanks to the help of Congressman Donald Payne Sr. And he helped a lot of us go into really nice schools, and so I went to Colgate and found out about the Colgate 13 and decided that was the group that I wanted to be a part of. And I really worked hard and got auditioned and became one of the first or second black members of the group. This year the group is 80 years old, and I got some calls today. How come you're not coming? The last time I was there for the 75th reunion, and all of the black students wanted to take pictures with me, so we've got a really nice picture of me, the old guy, with all these young guys. So it was really nice. And
when you say that you are a pioneer with the Colgate 13, and now they just announced, or correct me if I'm wrong, the first black leader of the Colgate 13.
Right. So at the 75th, there was the first black leader, and really nice kid. And so we all got together and had the photographer take a picture of us. As a part of the Colgate 13, we traveled around the country, and we went to the Virgin Islands a couple of times and performed at Island Center in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. My mother was one of my biggest fans, and so she got the church in Newark to put on a smorgasbord and brought the group there to perform. So it was a little bit different for them, but it turned out really nice.
And have these students thanked you for standing on your shoulders and
Yeah, they did.
For what you did for them.
Right, and a lot of them have, Facebook have contacted me.
Great, that's great. That's great. Okay, so now after college, we move on and we still continue your music career.
Right. While I was at Colgate, I formed a band, and we opened for Stevie Wonder and for Bill Withers. And after the Stevie Wonder concert, Eloise Laws was at that concert, and she saw me the next day, and so we had some time to talk, and she thought that it would be a really good idea for me to go to New York and take lessons. and that's what I did. I then became a part of a show band, and we dressed up like clowns almost, with the bow ties and the tuxedos and such, and we traveled around.
Okay.
Then I got married and had kids, so I was doing music part-time, and things were going along, pretty well. I got transferred with AT&T out to the Midwest, and there did quite a bit of singing. Took some more lessons there, and sang the national anthem several times for the Kansas City Kings, which is now the Sacramento Kings. And that worked out really well for me, and I put together a band, and we did some original tunes that we were recording, and one of the doctors there decided that he would fund it. And so it turned out, it was a really good experience.
And I actually got a chance last night for the first time to hear those songs, and they're great.
Yeah.
As you see, I kept telling you to rewind
Right.
and play them again. And for those in the audience who are listening, Eloise Laws, of course, is a part of the famous Laws family. Hubert Laws, Ronnie Laws. So to have a superstar of her ilk say to you, hey, I really love your voice, that speaks mountains.
Right. And later I saw her on Broadway. She was phenomenal.
One of my favorite albums is by her. Mm-hmm. So you were able to marry corporate America, working at AT&T, and still do music at the same time.
Right.
Tell us about that.
It was a challenge, but it worked out pretty well. I would work on Friday and Saturdays. As a part of AT&T management, I travel quite a bit. So I take the flight in on Thursday night or Friday, and then go straight to perform. Had a lot of really good experiences there. We were in Madison for like 6 months, and then some other places we stayed for a long time. Not the way things work today, but it was good.
And how do you feel about live performing as opposed to studio recording? Do you favor one over the other, or you love both experiences?
Both experiences, yeah. I like the studio because you can get everything perfect. If you put in enough time and money, you can get every little detail right. Live, it's a little more, loosey-goosey, not in a bad way, but and probably more exciting sometimes.
Well, I'll tell you, I've seen you perform live many times, and like Broadway actors where they have to get it right every night, every song I've ever heard you sing is one take. If you were in the studio, you wouldn't really have to tweak it. And I've seen you sing to small groups. You go out into the community and sing to folk who, just small community groups. And then I've seen you in large theaters. And you put in the same energy, you put in the same soul, the same spirit in every word that you sing, whether it's a small group or a large audience. That's a testament to your professionalism.
Thank you.
Yeah, and talent.
Now my day job is working, performing for seniors. Mm-hmm. And somebody mentioned it, and I said, that might be fun, I'll try it. And I did not know that it was going to be something that I love to do. It feels like a ministry, going out and performing for seniors and some people that are sick and the family is not around, and it just I get so many comments where I lifted those people they don't know they lifted me too. And there's been some experiences where the nurse would say, I didn't know this guy could talk, and he's singing along with me. You know, music is powerful, and it heals. So I really, really enjoy doing that, and it's something that I'm helping somebody, but is also helping me. So.
They talk about healing evangelists and how they lay hands and heal folk. And you're a healing vocalist as a singer. For a nurse to say to you, who sees the patient or the person every day, and to say, I didn't know this person could talk until you started singing.
Right. And some of them, they'll put the walkers down and start dancing. So it really is something rewarding for me.
Okay, and tell us about some of your live performances. Places like Shanghai Jazz, which is one of the top 100 jazz clubs in the world. You performed there.
Right.
I believe with the Bickford Theater. Talk about the theater experience and the jazz club experience.
The jazz clubs I really enjoy doing that. I did some in New York as well. And I find that you have like really good listeners, people that are into the music, so they will listen to what's going on. And Shanghai is a really nice restaurant, and they care about the music there. So I've been there quite a few times, sometimes with just the pianist, other times with the quintet. And I'm so excited. I'm going to be working with one of my favorite pianists next week, Tomoko Ono. She's a wonderful pianist, and she and I just lock. And I did a lot of the duo things there with her. The big theaters, I really got into it a lot. That's what I like to do. I find that, you know, with the lighting and getting the sound right and all of this other stuff, it's really rewarding and exciting. We did the Brook Art Center in Bound Brook last week, and that was a huge theater. And we didn't fill it, but it was a huge theater, and we had a really good, really spectacular audience. They really got into what we were doing. We were doing the Lionel Richie story, and he wrote so many great songs, and this is his time where he became a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, and he was given the Congressional Library of Congress award for songwriting, the Gershwin Songwriting Award. So it's a top award for popular music. I also did a number of shows of Nat King Cole, and that one we started on his 100th birthday, and it's been going strong. So we've got a couple of the Nat King Cole shows that are going to be coming up. 2 weeks ago I did one in Basking Ridge with just the trio, but the things coming up, it'll be like 7 people, and so it'll be a lot of fun. Okay. So we talk a little bit about his life, and we do the music and that kind of thing.
And you do Calypso theme shows as well.
Right. Yeah, we've got, we're going to be back at the Bickford on July 9th doing our Calypso show. And then we're going to be at the Roxbury Arts Center later in July, and we'll be doing that show again. So I really like to do different kinds of things, and when I do my show for the seniors, I'd mix it up. I'll do some Broadway, I'll do some R&B, I'll do Calypso, and just mix it up. So I figure if they may not like this, but they'll like that. And a lot of Sinatra and Nat King Cole and Dean Martin, that kind of stuff for them.
And your voice lends itself to so many different genres. You can sing show tunes and gospel and calypso. Harry Belafonte, I think you sing some of his songs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very versatile.
Yeah. My wife is a gospel singer. And so when we get together, I'm kind of smooth and she's, out there. But it's always fun. We did a private party on Friday and she sang with me, and it's always fun to sing with her.
Yes. And it's a blessing that I got a chance to meet Karen, and beautiful person and your beautiful family. Tell us a little bit about your family.
Okay. I have 2 sons, and they're wonderful people. I'm so proud of them. Ian owns a business in New York. It's financial planning, and he has big customers. So he can, he'll give me advice on investing, but I don't have enough money for him to handle me. My other son Dorian is he was a vice president. He got promoted to a director at a French bank. And then I have a stepdaughter, and she's a lovely, just amazing, the stuff that she has had to go through, and she's a warrior. I'm just, she's, you talk about the mama cub, the mama lion taking care of her cubs, that's her. And her husband is a New York City cop, and so she takes care of him and his health and the baby and all. She's phenomenal. So
not enough hours in the day.
Right. So I'm just really proud of the kids and the things that they do. So
very beautiful family. Now let's talk about your latest album, or CD as they're called nowadays. How did you produce that and put that together?
Well, I had been working with Lou Raynon out of New York, pianist, and he and I got together, and I had picked out the songs that I wanted to do, a wide variety of things, some jazz, some pop, some calypso kinds of things. And we worked on arrangements and brought in some folks that were top-notch. Bob DeVoe, great guitarist. We have Lou on piano. Diane Perry, jazz violinist, and just phenomenal. Giovanni Arencibia on percussion, and so it all worked out really well. And also we had Carrie Jackson doing some background vocals.
Oh yes, I know Carrie. And the name of the album?
Expressions of the Heart.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Okay.
So please, don't go anywhere. Everyone, just stay tuned. And we're here with Mr. Stephen Fuller.
It's 9 a.m.
life. North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. Oh, those seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forests on the night, and when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one who hears the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in a world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two, through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life. All I ever will recall of my life is all of my life with you. In every kind of life, in fields of dawn and forests on the night, and when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one who hears the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in a world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two, through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life. All I ever will recall of my life is all of my life with
Wow, that was amazing. You actually have the crew standing behind me. Everyone just looks mesmerized.
Thank you.
Tell us about that song.
It was written by Michel Legrand, and he wrote many, many beautiful, beautiful songs. That's a song that really touched me some time ago, and when my youngest son got married, I sang that song for him, and didn't work, but
You sang it at the wedding.
at the wedding, yeah,
Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Well, I tell you, we're going to have you come back and just tell us some more
Okay,
about the great Stephen Fuller. The time always flies by when we have phenomenal guests. And not only are you a phenomenal musician, but person as well. And it's been my honor to know you, to know your family, and just hope to keep working with you.
I look forward to it.
Yes, sir.
Good.
So this is DJ Roc M in my voice only. We hope that you have enjoyed our show this evening, and we will see you again soon.